let's say I officially declare open this Life Beyond Tourism Info Day in Bratislava. And again, as I told you before, we are really happy to have this experience with one organization. Yesterday, Eva reminded me that the first memorandum of understanding with the Slovak Technical University date back to 2001, right? So that year we celebrated 20th anniversary of our collaboration. So thank you again, dear Eva. Thank you again, dear Pavel, and thank you again, dear Maros. May I hope, and especially thanks to the students and also and beyond and graduated that have accepted to listen our presentation and get involved in our project. So for the reason why Slovak Technical University is a very close partner, Carlota and Katerina decided not to miss that chance to say hello. As I told you, Eva, the president, Mr. Paolo Bianco, just today has the second round of a vaccine. So couldn't be present, but he is well. Of course, he sends you all the best regards and lovely memories, and assign to Carlotta and Caterina the pleasant duty to say a few words for introducing that meeting. So Carlotta, Caterina, floors is yours for reinforcing the harmony of that meeting, let's say.
So yes, of course, it's much more than a pleasure to have this meeting today, because it has been quite a long time since we met physically last time, and so it is important to update the collaboration between our institutions in the new way the foundation, together with the Life Beyond Tourism movement, have addressed their activities. So it's for me, it's even a touching moment, because thinking of the first meetings we had, I remember I always have in my memory the San Gimignano project, which was my first real project in the foundation activity. So thinking about 20 years ago, it started to become a long time, even for me. Then I feel still young, but time is passing. And what is important is that the vision of the foundation has remained straight and has been focusing always on the real mean of intercultural dialogue as a mean of growth, of cultural growth, of understanding, and of opportunity for territories, together with the residents, starting from the students, for better development of our role in this world. And the Life Beyond Tourism movement is a direct consequence, practical application of this belief that the foundation had since its beginning. So the Life Beyond Tourism movement is a sort of machine that helps the project to happen, to be applied with the universities, within the territories, together with the students and their professors. And in this, let's say, I would like to say post-COVID situation, because I hope, as everybody of us, I believe, think the same, that these vaccines could help to cope with this pandemic situation, and we will go beyond and go back to a new way of living and of meeting. We developed this info points, info days, meetings, and the Back to Life program that Simone will introduce later. And for us, it is very important because, of course, new technologies can come in help to all of us to make possible what 20 years ago was not possible. So today we can even work in this way. We can develop skills, we can be trained, and we can even have events and exhibitions. What we would like to do is to make um, around the world and make possible the presentation of the different regions of the world in a way that is authentic, as it is seen by those who live there. Because, of course, we can talk about heritage, and you all know how heritage has an important role in the foundation beliefs and in the livelihood tourism ethic. But at the same time, heritage is not only word heritage. Heritage is what become from our identities, from our roots, and is the way of we know how to carry on traditions, cultural expressions, as well as all the things that make different cultures and that are elements that, if known, can become a sharing of experience. So in this way, we can encourage a real travel. So going back to the experience of the foundation, in which tourism was the first, the starting point, travel became the real, let's say, aim of the foundation, where travel is the way of going deeper in a culture of a place, going deeper in the knowledge between different people, between the traveler and the resident and the institutions and the people who sell services, but in a different way. So in this way, we have started the exhibition, the Florence in the World and the World in Florence, which is part of the programs that we are launching with the InfoPoint and through these meetings, because it's a way we would like that the new generations, the students, start thinking and tell about their places. In this way, we can develop an appropriate presentation of what is important for us in our region, preserve it and present it for its valorization and its best fruition. And of course, the exhibition Florence in the World is a tool. It's a way that a sort of beta edition and present the way that we would like to have the word be presented in Florence in the next festival next November. But this is just the first year of a 5-year program. So we would like to reach as many destinations as possible in, introduce to this topic as many students, as many institutions as possible, and start rethinking, give our contribution to rethinking the presentation of places and make a sort of contribution to the international community on how to read our regions and how to present them for a better way of traveling, encouraging the respect of places and people while you are traveling, and go deeper in the knowledge of place. So all this is the main aim of the activities that after with Simone you will be introduced to. And we are very, very happy to have Slovak Technical University with us, with all you guys, because it is important to start from Central Europe to give this message and spread it out and restore our background and present it for a better fruition for the next post-COVID times. So this is our commitment. I don't want to be too long. Simone will go through the activities, but let me say it's really a great pleasure and heartily pleasure to meet you all and to start again with the new activities together with you, Eva, Pavel, Maros, and your students. It is really, really important for us, for me, for Simone, for Caterina, for all the staff of the foundation, first in grade for the president. So, and we are sure that we will have a very interesting and important first festival next November. And anyhow, any way it will turn the situation, we will have the festival. We will make the exhibition. And if we can meet personally, well, if not, we go on because we have to start this new way and we will take this endorsement very strongly and go on. And we will do all the best for make everything go in the hopefully better way we are allowed to. So thank you very much for your time, for your work, for your engagement. And Simone, otherwise I can go on and it takes too
Thank
long.
you. Thank you very much, dear Carlotta. And of course, the feeling that you express in your message are the same of Caterina. She will. I'm glad that she also is present for expressing again how we are happy to start this new initiative with a very old friend like your university is. So going on with the program, I would like to invite the Bratislava side, Pavel, Maros, and Eva to say some words also for let's say also anticipating which are their understanding of these projects and their feelings, their expectations. Because as I emphasized since the beginning, this meeting is an informal meeting. it's a meeting that serves to get a better tuning of our activity and your activity in order to achieve the most effective outcomes for promoting the identities of the places in Slovakia that you would like to present. So, dear friends from Bratislava, you are free to share with us your whatever you have in your mind before I start in boring you with some the technical details of our project. So the floor is yours.
Okay, maybe start first because, as you know, I have only some minutes to start
Yeah,
another
yeah, I know.
important
Excellent,
meeting.
excellent. Not only
So
because you are the dean, you are
yeah,
the faculty of architecture, you are the president of ICOMOS Slovak National Committee, but Pavel was, sorry if I didn't emphasize it, Pavel was, is has another meeting very soon, so go on, dear Pavel. I'm very glad again. We are very glad to see you again after so
thank you,
long.
Simone. So good morning again for all. Dear colleagues, let me greet you from the Faculty of Architecture. And it's really honor and a great pleasure Romualdo Del Bianco Foundation for this long period that we have not seen each other. And I really hope that this new project, Back to Life, will start a new period of the collaboration between the Slovak University of Technology and between the Romualdo Del Bianco Foundation. And at first, I hope and wish that our students will again have the possibility to attend the excellent town Florence again. I hope too, my personally, that it will be possible for me. So now I am really sorry that have not time to successfully meeting and hope to see you again, not only virtually as today. Have a nice day.
Ciao, ciao, dear Pavel. Thank you again for the time you dedicated to this introductory meeting. I don't know if Maros and Eva would like to add something else. The floor is still yours, dear friends from Bratislava. Otherwise, if you like, I can start.
Perhaps some words from my side.
Yes, with
I'm
pleasure.
very happy to be here after certain periods, not to be so intensively involved, but all the time following the collaboration. In reality, me as the vice rector of the university, together with the colleagues from the establishing really already 20 years ago, and the years were not just going along us, but really meant the development. And I am very happy to be here when the new period of the collaboration starts, but not just as a bilateral collaboration. This headline, Back to Life, is for me very, very important. I guess we have to speak not just about the life beyond tourism, but about the life beyond COVID, beyond all these restrictions. And as I mentioned already at the start, I guess we never return to the pandemic brought a lot of challenges, a lot of difficulties. But what is important, more or less, the pandemic experience, first of all, catalyzed a lot of processes. The processes increased in the dynamics, and those processes are processes of changes of the attitudes of the people, processes of the changes of the behavior of the people, and processes in the technologies. And all this we have to mirror in the phase we are speaking about. Important. But one of the knowledge which is resulting from about the necessity to replace the sectorial and very narrow views on different issues in our practical life with integrative approaches. This is very, very important because this our world, and as shown the pandemic experience, became very complex. So this returning back to life, it's really again a very complex problem, and we have to deal with this as a complex problem. And I am very happy to underline this, that this means as well the change perhaps in our collaboration, in the methods of the collaboration, as well as in the dimension of our collaboration. And I'm very happy to be here, not just as a representative of the Institute of Management at the Slovak University of Technology, but in the same time as the president of the European Association of Schools of Planning. We continuously try to develop the activities of collaboration and to support our schools, not only going through this difficult time, looking for new possibilities in the teaching, new possibilities of the development in our curricula. And I'm very thankful to the Romualdo Del Bianco Foundation supporting as well the development of curricula, which are not the classical curricula or architecture or history or cultural heritage protection, but really curricula representing this integrative approach and mirroring the needs to look at the problems from the point of view of not interdisciplinarity, but multidisciplinarity. And I hope for the future that this will be mirrored as well in our collaboration, in the future activities of the foundation. And perhaps we have to rethink, as 20 years ago, signing the memorandum about our bilateral cooperation, perhaps to sign the memorandum between the Association of European Schools of Planning and Foundation to give the new dimension in the activities of the foundation and activities of the association. So thank you very much for all the effort invested by the friends, I can say today, from the foundation into the development, which is going really beyond the tourism and beyond the cultural heritage protection, and it's going really towards the development of their understanding, cross-sectorial, cross-problematic, cross-issue, and cross-European. So thank you very, very much for this, and I am really looking forward to future collaboration.
Thank you very much, dear Maros, for those inspiring words. While you were talking, I was taking note of some key points of your thoughts, and honestly, we are sharing with you the importance first to change the mind of people and the behavior of people, and of course to highlight a new way of doing for younger generation of students and graduated in order to be able to approach from a multidisciplinary point of view the problem of our society. This is something that's really we really share and agree. Of course, Eva, you can't miss to say some words regardless in which language, because we care of listening and hearing your voice anytime.
Thank you. But I would like only say that during this period, it is for our students and doctorants, that during this period of 20 years of collaboration, more than 300 students, doctoral students, and teachers of our university had the opportunity to experience and get to know Florence in person deeper and more intensely than what standard of travel agencies program offers. And it was deeper and more intense because we worked on international projects as the international teams. Although the theme of projects varied from case to case, the aim was always to build understanding between nations and cultures, usually through cultural heritage of any kind. And our starting project now will be also in this focus. I wish you and all of us a lot of enthusiasm and invention, and I look forward to its results now.
Thank you. Thank you very much, dear Eva. As always, you are a person that have a very few words, but very, very happy, very plain, very meaningful words. And it is one of the things that we appreciate a lot of you. So I think that now it's my turn, and again, I would like to say that the presentation that I am going to introduce to you as only the purpose to clarify, if it is necessary, the which is our way of mind, and which is our way of doing when we talk about life beyond tourism, and of course the project Back to Life. So it is not an academic presentation, it's just an operative introduction of our philosophy and presentation of Back to Life project and the network of the Life Beyond Tourism Infoday as one of the best practices that we have conceived for trying to achieve the main goals of the foundations and the Life Beyond Tourism movement. That is to promote, as Maros said, a multi-faceted approach to heritage, to visiting a place, and to an ethical view of approaching heritage and the travel. So before starting, I would like to thank Carlotta and Caterina, because as Pavel there are an ethic program of meetings, and but again, they I thank and appreciate because they couldn't miss the chance first to see you again after a long time, and to reinforce the message of a friendship first of all, and collaboration that we have with the Slovak Technical University. So Carlotta and Caterina, thank again for your
Ciao.
time. And
Ciao Eva. Ciao a tutti.
Ciao.
Thank you.
Thanks.
and so now we can start with my presentation. Of course, I try to share the screen with you, and okay, and do you see my presentation, Eva?
Yes.
Okay, so excellent. So we can start with the Life Beyond Tourism Info Day in Slovak Technical University of Bratislava, with the Faculty of Architecture and Design and the Institute of Management. Let me some introductory words of the Life Beyond Tourism movement that, as I told before, was created to promote the the knowledge and the intercultural dialogue between.
Áno, dobrý, vidím, mám zapis.
Just a moment, okay. The intercultural dialogue. It is an ethical purpose, typical of the Foundation Life Beyond Tourism. And and the affirmation of the universal values such as respect and harmony among people. And of course, how to get those that mission is to emphasize the importance of knowledge of cultural identity, and a different way to use and a better fruition of the cultural heritage to a travel and experience that transform the tourism in from a simple occasion of leisure into a precious moment of encounter between subjects of different culture. In other words, we would like to conceive the heritage, architectural heritage, as and of course the capacity of attraction of a heritage as a way for promoting a better world. This is, of course, an ethical and high-level target, but it is what the Romualdo del Bianco Foundation tried to do since the beginning. So, and our vision is just building peace in the world with the dialogue, thanks to the heritage, travel, meeting, welcome, and hospitality, through communication, knowledge, and protection of the personality of the place of the heritage site. And our mission is to promote the knowledge of the diversity of cultural expression in the various regions with their know-how. So this is the step we would like to emphasize if we practically and from an operational point of view with our activity. This is a network, a representation of the connections that we have been able to create over more than 20 years of activity. And again, with our activity, we would like to create a sort of connections between the UNESCO Convention 72, that's the World Heritage Committee, the 2003 Safeguarding of Intangible Cultural Heritage, and 2005 Protection and Promotion of Diversity of the Cultural Expressions. Let's go on with my presentation. So, what we would like to emphasize with Life Beyond Tourism is that to introduce a new ethical, new cultural and commercial vision of heritage sites with their architectural and artistic and knowledge aspects, in consideration of the fact that heritage sites has a strong capacity of attracting people and offer an opportunity of building and favoring interpersonal relationships. On the other side, there is also the opportunity to preserve and enhance the local tradition and the contemporary art and culture of the places. And last but not least, we rely upon the capacity of heritage to inspire the mind, emotion, and behavior of young generations and travel toward the openness of knowledge and intercultural dialogue. So honestly, we disagree why to have such a representation of heritage, art, or architecture. People crowding some places without realizing how much important is also uh, to emphasize other aspects. And in particular, if we consider that heritage can attract people from different cultural background in the world, we feel that we are losing an opportunity to address that capacity for ethical and social purpose. I would like now to show you a short video. I hope that we recently prepared. I hope that you can see it. And I would like to invite you to take note of the keywords of that video that represents our philosophy. So just a few, 1 minute and a half of that video. Okay, thank you very much. I continue my presentation in and I would like we to highlight which were the factor that moved us to organize and create the initiative Back to Life, because we do believe that the interpretation, the awareness, first of all, the interpretation and the presentation of a heritage site could be an opportunity to favor the awareness and sense of belongings and ownership of the place, and at the same time allow to share knowledge and inclusiveness, to feed culture of encounters, and also to offer a better quality of relationship between presence, heritage, citizens, travelers, residents, and in solidarity with the territory in terms of an adequate number of visitors and extensions of stay. So long we emphasize and we face how a wrong use and fruition of heritage create problems in terms of livelihood of sites. And so there is an objective need for struggle against the hitherto prevalent consumistic-oriented viewpoint of heritage sites and privilege a people-centered approach and privilege the quality of the travel experience and benefit for destination communities over the quantity of tourism. So all these aspects bring us to move our attention in create the right tools for studying, for learning, for interpreting and presenting, communicating the cultural, architectural, and identity, the right identity of a place. So let's go on. So life beyond tourism, it is, in other words, it is not tourism. It's first of all, it's a commitment starting from the normal people in increasing the region awareness and the interest, especially and starting from young people in local cultural identity and their capacity in contributing to the attractiveness and fruition of the sites where they live and work, and to promote a cohesive territorial development based on mutual respect and intercultural dialogue between local communities and the visitor community. So, sorry, dialogue among culture and knowledge and enhancement of the identity of the place in terms of cultural art and cultural expression. Those are the two key aspects that we would like to emphasize with Life Beyond Tourism and with the projects that are conceived within the framework of Life Beyond Tourism. We have created a portal that's it is of course a Windows in front of our international network of partnership. Through that portal, we would like to keep our network informed of the initiatives, not only, but the portal itself has the target to share initiatives and activities that are carried out in collaboration with our foundation. And as Carlotta said a few minutes ago, another aspect that we would like to emphasize is the creation of a network of universities that are sincerely committed in such activity, and we call the Life Beyond Tourism Info Point Network. And of course, today we are celebrating a new added info point in Slovak Technical University. In order to share the opportunities to be an active part of a program of continuous growth and international exchange on common and urgent themes linked to the enhancement and identity of the region, and to give at the same time a concrete and participatory tool to young people for a holistic and evolving vision of global society, starting from the protection of the identity of the place, and as we are used to do since a long time, to favor internationalization, mobility, training, and job opportunities. So this is a representation of the Life Beyond Tourism network of the info points, and of course this is, as Carlotta said, this is the first year of that project, and we are confident that in the coming years we will this network will increase. We have started working on that project in February, and so far we have already received an encouraging number of universities that are sharing that initiative, like Slovak Technical University today is doing. So some pictures of the previous Life Beyond Tourism info points in Ivanovo, in Riga, in Durham, in Vilnius, in Tambov, in Togliatti, in Baku, in Łódź, in Bishkek. And these are the other, and today, again, I would like to emphasize gratefully, today also Slovak Technical University are joining this network. And as you can see, many other universities and cultural institutions are entering in such network devoted to give a new and original, authentic presentation of the local cultural or their local cultural identity. And from all the dots, all the points of this network are committed in the project back to life. That's as in the concept of the cultural expression is main focus. Let me remind that the definition of cultural expression given by UNESCO, I mean those activities, goods and services which at the time they are considered as a specific attribute, use, or purpose, embody or convey cultural expressions. In other words, are those expressions that result from the creativity of individual, group, and society, and have a cultural content. So this is the, let's say, our target, to put into the right light those expressions that sometimes are not well communicated, are not known by the local themselves, and need to be put into light effectively. So share it again, share identities, engender a sense of belonging, engagement of local communities, and of course, contribute also to foster income generating capacity of the local cultural expressions. This should be the final reason to get committed in the project Back to Life, cultural expression. So we would like to put into light the different form of artisan, local products, common saying, typical foods, and of course also architectural, cultural, and natural heritage, intangible heritage. So, and going back to straight to our to the different steps of the project and the collaboration that we are building together with the Slovak Technical University. The first step is what we are living right now, to hosting a life beyond tourism infoday, and just to have a presentation of what we are doing. And together with the photo exhibition Florence in the World in Florence, that Eva has already opened in Trecin. My pronunciation, I'm sure that is wrong, but anyway, is a matter of fact that as I'm going to explain in the coming slides, these are the first step of the participation in the Back to Life project. The second step will be for the group, again, that the Slovak Technical University has created, to attend the e-learning Life Beyond Tourism, Travel to Dialogue, Heritage, the Builder of Peace. I will give you in coming slides some details. Then the creation of a storytelling program, and the final step is the participation in the International Festival of the Region Cultural Expressions from the World in Florence on 26 and 25 and 26 November 2021. So, as I told you before, the first step is the combination of the Life Beyond Tourism Info Day that we are living right now, and the opening of the exhibition Florence in the World in Florence, that we have created for that purpose. So, that exhibition is the aim. It is not to celebrate the beauty, the aesthetic of the city of Florence, but it is the aim of that exhibition is that just to show one way, the way we have interpreted the spirit of Florence according to the Life Beyond Tourism philosophy. So it is just an example of implementation of an attempt of presenting, interpreting, and presenting the city of Florence according to our philosophy. So it's an example that you will be free to take into consideration or not. But what it's would like to emphasize is that this exhibition represents Florence from the eyes of the residents, and put into light their point of view. It is not. I don't want to have an academic or scientific or cultural halo, but it is just a view of Florence from the grassroots. So this exhibition is 14 panels, 3 photos each, and what it is original, let's say, is that each panel is endowed of an NFC chip, near field communication chip, that could allow the visitors through his mobile phone to access further information. And we ask to your working group to adopt the same way of representing. In other words, the cultural storytelling that you are going to produce will be either in panels, but also in written picture, videos, contents that will be connected to your panel through the NFC technology. And of course, this is a job of our foundation, not yours. Some example of those panels depicting aspects of Florence that we believed worthy to express the spirit of our city. This is a representation of how NFC technology works. Those pictures will appear in your mobile phone when you will get your mobile phone closer to the poster, and we can enter new information about historical figures, what to eat, what to see, and also you can upload also and interact with that exhibition by uploading picture that you think could be relevant for the topic. Some list of the exhibitions so far organized, and of course, I again emphasize our appreciation to Eva for her opening in Tracing. And this is again some details of the Life Beyond Tourism info day. Let's go on with the second step because all of your group will have the possibility to attend our e-learning course on Life Beyond Tourism. I don't want to let me say that this is a very short e-learning course. It is 2 hours long, so we don't want to bore your group with a long course because we perfectly know how much duties you have. But it is a way to better understand the main concept of the Life Beyond Tourism and the philosophy that moves our activity and the best practices that we have conceived and for that. So if you would like to attend, I will ask to Eva, Pavel, or Maros to give me the list of the people, your group, the members of your group that you would like to attend this course, and I will pass you a special code that will provide you free access for attending the course. The course is divided in 3 modules, 2 lessons of introductions, and a second part dedicated to the influence of tourism on a site and its risk and opportunities, and the third part is insights of Life Beyond Tourism from the beginning to the final achievement. During the course, students will be asked to do simple researches, browsing the net to find themselves new possible example and create their own reference. The third step, that it is the most important one, is assigned to all your group, is just to work on a specific region, a specific area of Slovakia or other places you would like, and to give your presentation, interpretation and presentation of which are the main cultural expressions that you think as worthy to be presented. And of course, I will provide Eva, Maros, and Pavel the a guideline that will drive you in preparing this cultural storytelling that could highlight on the city, towns, architectural and cultural places, points, itineraries, customs, traditions, local festival, gastronomy, and also we would like to encourage to give visibility to the human cultural capital that is an important part of the cultural identity of a place, and we think also the most weak and delicate, worthy to be presented. And last is the regional festival, as Carlotta said before. In Eva, and maybe could I kindly ask you to switch off your microphone, because thank you. Okay, excellent. Thank you very much. The final step of our collaboration is your participation in the regional culture, in the festival of the region cultural expression from the world in Florence on November 26 and 25 and 26, where we will gather all the cultural storytelling produced by the different university I explained and show you in the previous slide. So it will be a sort of international connections of identities depicted and produced by from the grassroots, from the people who are living those places, and who can really put into light which is the spirit of the places. And of course, consideration of the current global situation, this event will be conducted in an hybrid form. So it will be possible to attend in presence if you would like, or also online by using the standard tools that we have experience over the past month. Also for the festival, it is available, and a call for participation I will share with Maros, Eva, and Pavel very soon. And again, I really look for receiving your work, and to see you taking part in this ideal worldwide intersection of cultural identities, nurturing the desire of knowledge, respect, and dialogue, and prompting the post-pandemic travel for values for territorial resilience and cohesiveness. So this is also the link of the festival, where you can get all the further information. But of course, I will care in assisting you from the days, the coming days, in all the needs of information you have, because it's my job to accompany you in such production of cultural production that you are going to start. Again, we are convinced that at the end of this experience, a group of participants will enjoyed the possibility to develop and engender a sense of cultural belonging and awareness. And also will have the possibility of engagement of a local community in the projects in order to produce a cohesive territorial visibility and contribute to the visibility of the place that they are living. And it is more important also to offer to the potential visitors the right for understanding the place that they are visiting, to better interpret and understand your cultural identity. And at the final step, to emphasize the capacity of income generating of the local cultural expression. So, as Maros said before, Back to Life, it is a project that would like to give to the participant an active role. Sometimes, or better, in the globally, the description of the place to be visited is rely upon companies, booking portals, and so on. And of course, this is a way of doing that is moved by economic and commercial purposes, but ignore at different level which is the right spirit of the place. So the role, in our vision, the role of your group and the university in general is to be the herald, to be the actor for giving an original, authentic, and authority representation of what is the cultural identity of the place. No people better than locals can explain, can introduce the place where they are living. And our role is just to offer him and a vision that could be combined with this role of social responsibility that I believe that everyone should bear in keeping alive, putting to light the root, the cultural root of the place where someone is living. This is where the place, physical place in Florence, where we will hold the festival of in November 2021. And this is just an example of some colleagues of yours from University of Tbilisi who decided to put into light, let's say, an unknown yet region in Georgia, far from the iconic tourist destination. But they put into light the main features of this region, Kvemo-Kartli, southward of Tbilisi, and honestly, they put into light a great variety of aspects that are worthy to be considered to grasp the spirit of the place of that region. This is the working group, and I'm sure that also your group will be able to select less or more iconic Slovak destination place and to give to users the right way to perceive, understand, and enjoy the cultural identity of those places. So this is I am finish my presentation and explain you which are the main purpose of the project Back to Life that we are offering today to the partner tutors and a young member of the group from Slovak Technical University. I have concluded my presentation, and of course, if there are since now some questions, I will be delighted to give you some enlightenments. Again, as I told you before, I will personally care in the coming days to be in touch with you all for accompanying the production of this cultural storytelling. I thank you for your attention. Eva, if you have just a moment. Oh, okay. So you are. The floor is yours. If you have some questions, and of course, all the participants in this meeting, if you would like to have some question, they are most than welcome. Eva, you would like to say?
No, so only I can say only that the first part of the project, it is these first steps. It is the exhibition of Florence in the world. We already started. And until now, the exhibition was installed in the Cultural and Information Center of Trenčín, and the same exhibition currently is installed in Banská Bystrica. It is about two days ago, and
please, dear Eva, send me pictures, and
yes,
I will be delighted to disseminate that news in our network.
So I don't know if Veronica is in so prepared that she can share by monitor. If not, so I send you the photo. And in the following period of summer holidays, the exhibition will travel to other places. So as past Trenčianske Teplice, Nitra, Brezno, Bardejov on the east of the Slovakia, and so. Because we have received very good interest from the places where until now exhibition was installed.
Thank you very much, dear.
So, and at the beginning of the new academic year, and I believe we will meet with our students also personally. So we will also present this exhibition on the grounds of our alma mater in our university, so that also other students can see about what is this project, and we would like to supplement this installation with the results of our projects, with our outputs. So it is about a collection of posters presenting interesting facts and stories from life beyond the tourism in Slovakia. So it is about, oh, okay. It is for the future activity with the exhibition, and the other steps such as the e-learning and preparing the poster, we will work individually with all the students, and how they will be in composite in the groups, so that this e-learning will be not so formally always 2 hour and strictly, but it will be as a discussion about these problems, what it about the values of heritage, values of landscape, values of the some personalities. They are icons for the territory, and so. And from this discussion, we will extract the most interesting activity or facts that can be presented on the posters, and as a part of this work will be also presentation on the website. So that website will be something as a diary of our work. So it is.
It's important because also for the festival in Florence, besides the panels, it will be very important that the panels are connected with the NFC technology, with the works hosted and uploaded in our portals. So the real perception of the work done by your working group will be not the posters, but the description, written videos, pictures that are in the portal, and that could be accessed through the posters by the NFC technology. So this is the main way to disseminate and to present your work will be the portal. And in the festival, you can send us some posters, and we will create. We will put in your poster a chip. We will print your poster, and we will put the chip for the connection on your work in the website. So this is how they work the festival. Okay, dear Eva, dear friends, I thank you for being present since until now in our meeting and conversation. Dear Eva, thank you very much, because you selected. You will be able to select a group in spite of the difficulties of the period. Again, my first recommendation is feel free to call me, and of course I know that Eva, we will get in contact very often, and I am ready for arriving to received an interesting work on one or more heritage sites in Slovakia. So again, if there are if there are any other question, I can close the meeting now. And thank you, Eva. Thank you, Martina, Dubnik, Pavel, Veronica, Michał, Carolina, for attending the meeting with us. I hope it was I don't want to say interesting, but rouse your curiosity in better understanding our philosophy and our project. Again, so Eva.
Thank you very much. So I don't know if students, it is all so clear that they haven't the question, or the question will be born when we will consult our next steps here in the Slovak territory. I think it will be so.
Of course, I will personally care to assist you, because you know how much close we are with your university and with you and your students. So,
okay,
dear friends, again, thank you very much, and see you soon. And a big ahoy! No, it's right. Ahoy and ciao, and
Yes,
ciao
that's
to
right.
everyone.
Thank you.
Ciao
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye. Ciao.
Ciao Eva. Ciao
Thank you,
everyone. Ciao
bye.
Martina. Ciao Dubni, Veronica,
Thank you, bye-bye.
Pavel, Michał, Carolina. Thank you for your attention, and see you soon.
Thank you very much, and have a nice day.
Thank you. Ciao. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.